Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. I'm with Oculus Rift Reviews. Today we're going to review and play Tower VR. Tower VR is a free-to-play game on the Steam store for the Valve Index, HTC Vive, and the Oculus Rift. It released on the Steam store today, August 9th, 2019. And I will put a link on my video where you can download this game for free. This is a tower defense game. It's pretty basic. Overall, I would say it's just mediocre even for a free-to-play game. I'd rate it overall a 5 out of 10. It's just too basic. There's not a whole lot of strategy here. But the worst thing about this game is the scales are off and the graphics aren't really that good. You're kind of floating above the playing field and you just never have that sense of immersion that you're really either controlling this battlefield or you're in the battlefield. You just never get that sense, that other tower defense games that I played in VR have. This one just doesn't have it. A lot of it has to do with the scales being wrong and just disorienting, and it just doesn't look right. There's different nodes where you can place the turrets at. There's a couple different turrets you can place, and you can upgrade those turrets. The strategy is pretty simple. Once you figure out which are the better towers that you can put up, what's the best defenses you can put up, it pretty much guarantees you're going to win. There is some variety of enemies. There's flying enemies, there's armored enemies. So that is one nice thing about this game, is just the different enemy variety that you do see. But they're never very strategic, so the enemy AI is just not the best. And it has this weird mechanic where you can actually go into one of the towers that's set up, one of the turrets that's set up, and actually manually fire from that turret. However, if you do that, or at least I was unable to get out of it, so you're unable to improve your defenses, you're unable to place new towers, so I don't recommend you do that unless you've had your field set and you're just bored and you just want to get into one of the turrets, and then you can manually take over. It's just too simple. There's, I believe, 6 different locations. None of them stood out to me. They have different configurations, but they just didn't really stand out. It's, for a free-to-play game, it's okay. If they charge money for this, I'd definitely give it a negative recommendation. Because it's free-to-play, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 5 out of 10. If you're new to the tower defense genre, or if you're new to VR, this might be a nice game to see if you're interested at all in this genre. However, I hesitate to say that because this might put a bad taste in your mouth, and you might think there's no tower defense better than this, and there's several better tower defense games in VR. And so this is just pretty mediocre for a free-to-play game. If they charge any kind of money, I would give this a downvote. It's just not polished, and I had this one big error. At the end of some levels, I couldn't progress. You'd win, but then you'd stay stuck in the menu. You click on next to get to the next stage, and it just hangs there. It doesn't do anything. This happened on several levels, and I actually had to manually quit the game and then restart in order to get to the next level. The good news is that your progress is saved, so basically once you beat one level, it unlocks the next level and you can play that one. The whole thing took me about 50 minutes to beat. There are challenges you can do as well, so you can extend the gameplay over an hour if you go for those extra challenges. For me though, I'm going to stop playing this game. I'm going to uninstall it from my computer. I don't see the need to replay any of the levels. It was okay, but I can't really say that I had fun. It was just overall mediocre. There's not too much bad things I can say other than the problem with the end of the levels and hanging up and having to manually quit and restart. Other than that, it ran fine. There were no issues. Things behaved as they should. Sometimes I had trouble selecting some of the towers and doing an upgrade. And you also have these character avatars that you can sort of direct and command. They don't always do what you want. Just mediocre overall. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I'm Fast Lawyer. If you like my video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.